Okay, so here we go. We're going to make a California sushi roll with the seaweed on the outside. The ingredients we're going to use are sushi rice, avocado, surimi, mayonnaise, cucumber, and of course, nori. So let's get going and make a California sushi roll. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so let's make a California roll with the sushi on the outside. The first thing we're going to do is dip our hands in water so that we can handle the rice. And as I said, there will be instructions for the sushi rice on my blog. Okay? We want to spread the rice all the way to the sides. Okay. Here we go. If you have to wet your fingers a couple of times to spread the rice, that's okay. Because what we're trying to do is spread the rice without breaking the rice. In other words, we don't want to smush the rice. We want those grains to be 100%. If we have to add some, we'll grab some, just like so. Okay? Get those grains all the way to the side. Like I said, I like to leave 3/4 of an inch to an inch of naked nori facing me, and I like to leave about 3/4 of an inch to an inch of nori in front of me to seal the roll. Okay, there we go. Rice is spread nice and easy. Now, one of my favorite things to do with sushi, whether it's California roll or any other kind of roll, is mayo. And as I've stated before, if you've never had mayo in your sushi, you're missing out because it's delicious. So I'll spread a little mayo. Actually, I'll spread a lot of mayo because I really love mayo on my sushi. All right, so we have the mayo. Now, to make the California roll, we'll take some avocado. Nice chilled avocado. Take it all the way to the ends. Okay? And then we'll take either crab or surimi. Crab can be a little bit expensive, but surimi will work in this particular recipe. It is working. And then I'm going to take some cucumber. I'm going to put it right on top. There we go. I'll take a little bit more off of there. There we go. Okay. Then I'll grab the sheet and I'll fold it over to the halfway point. And this is why I use the lead on the seaweed to tuck it tight and then roll, because I'm not using a mat to do this particular roll. All right. Roll it, bring it back. There you go. Okay. If you feel any inconsistencies in the shape, you can squeeze them out. There you go. Okay. You don't always have to use a mat. Then we have to cut the ends off. So we wet our blade and we feel right about there. We take our blade and we move that over. Okay? Wet our blade again. Hollow, hollow, there it is, solid right about there. Take the blade, move that over. Okay? Wet the blade again and decide where center is. Right about here. Take the slicer, so. Bring the sushi together and cut it into 3, possibly even 4 pieces. So, wet the blade again. We'll make 3 pieces here. They'll be slightly different in sizes, but that's okay. There we go. There you have it. California sushi roll with the seaweed on the outside. I'm going to plate it, and you'll see what it gets to look like in just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, there you have it. California sushi roll with the seaweed on the outside, served with wasabi and pickled ginger. An excellent dish for the summer. Nice, refreshing, cooling, and the only time you have to turn on your oven is to make the rice. Enjoy.